To understand the difference between speed and velocity, let us take these two examples. Here I have an object A. It moves along the straight line with a constant speed of, say, 10 meters per second. So here the speed is 10 meter per second. And the direction also is the same. The direction does not change. So the body A, we say, has constant velocity because the speed is constant and the direction too is the same. So this body has a constant velocity. But next I take up a body B. Now this body B is also moving with a same speed of 10 meters per second. But as it is moving along this path, it keeps changing its direction. So for body B, the speed is 10 meters per second. It maintains the same speed. But as it moves, the direction keeps changing. So this kind of a body where the speed is constant but direction is not constant. The direction changes. So if direction changes, I will say that velocity changes. Although the speed remains the same, but the direction changes, hence velocity changes. For the body A, velocity is constant. Is constant because both are constant. Speed is constant as well as direction also is same. So to have constant velocity, if we want constant velocity, for constant velocity, two things should remain constant. The speed should remain constant as well as direction. If any one of them changes, we can say the velocity is not constant. Now here I have a body C, and this body is moving along this circular path with a constant speed. Say it moves with a constant speed of 15 meters per second. Speed is 15 meter per second. Can we say the velocity is constant? To see if the velocity is constant, we've got to check on the direction. Now what happens to the direction of this body? Now at this place, the direction is here. Have you seen? The direction is all the time changing. It's not constant. The direction keeps changing at every point. So although the speed is constant, we can say direction is not constant, is not same. So is the body having constant velocity? Definitely our answer will be no. This body has changing velocity or not a constant velocity. So velocity changes, and if the velocity changes, the body is said to be accelerated. Changing velocity is accelerated body. Now this is the case of uniform circular motion. Here is uniform circular motion. So what is uniform circular motion? Uniform circular motion is a motion when an object moves with a uniform speed, with the same speed. That's why it's uniform. And it's circular because it's in a circular path. Now is uniform circular motion accelerated? And you say yes, uniform circular motion is accelerated because although the speed remains the same, the direction is not constant. Direction changes, hence velocity changes. And if velocity changes, the body is said to be accelerated. A body moves along a circular path with a constant speed. Is its velocity uniform or changing? Now we know velocity has got two aspects. It has got the magnitude, which is the speed, and it has got direction. Now for velocity to remain constant, both should be constant. The speed should be constant and the direction also should be constant. Now when a body is going in uniform circular motion, here is a body going in uniform circular motion with a constant speed. So you know that the speed is constant. Yes, this is constant. Is direction constant? No, the direction keeps changing at every point. So the direction is not constant. So can we say it has got uniform velocity? We say no. Velocity is not uniform. And why is velocity not uniform? Because speed is same, but direction keeps changing. Direction changes in circular motion. So this motion is accelerated motion because the velocity keeps changing. So here is the Earth. And the question is, a satellite revolves around the Earth with a constant velocity. Is the statement true? So here's the Earth, and here I have a satellite, and this satellite is now moving around the Earth in a circular orbit. Can I say this satellite has uniform velocity? Again, for velocity to be uniform, two things should be same. The speed should be same and the direction should also remain the same. Here we know the speed is same, but is the direction same? You definitely agree the direction is not same. The direction keeps changing. At every point it changes the direction. So the direction is not constant. So can we say it is a constant velocity? No, this statement is false. It's a false statement because the velocity is changing as direction is changing. Velocity changes as direction changes. So any motion that is circular is always changing velocity, and because it is changing velocity, it is accelerated. When is a body said to be accelerated? So accelerated body is a body where the velocity keeps changing. When the velocity of the body changes, the body is said to be accelerated. Now remember, to change the velocity of the body we can do in two ways. We need to change the speed or we need to change the direction. Any one of them if we change, the body is said to be accelerated. Is the motion of the Earth around the Sun an accelerated motion? So here is the Sun, and we have our blue planet, the Earth, moving around the Sun in circular orbit. And we already know now, in circular orbit, the direction changes at every point. And since direction changes, velocity changes. And if velocity changes, there is acceleration. So it is an accelerated motion. The motion is the motion of the Earth around the Sun accelerated? And the answer to that is yes, it is an accelerated motion. Name the quantity that represents the rate of change of distance. Now, rate of change of distance means distance over time. Rate of change means over time. And we know distance over time is speed. So rate of change of distance is speed. What is the rate of change of displacement? Now, rate of change of displacement means displacement over time. And we know displacement over time is velocity. So rate of change of displacement is velocity. Now, what is the rate of change of velocity? Rate of change of velocity means velocity over time. And velocity over time we know is acceleration. So rate of change of velocity is acceleration. What is the rate of change of momentum? The rate of change of momentum is momentum or change in momentum over time. And the change of momentum over time is force. So rate of change of momentum is force. For the next question, name what do the following measure? Speedometer, and we know speedometer measures the speed, and the SI unit of speed is meter per second. The odometer measures distance, non-displacement, distance. SI unit of distance is meter. In uniform circular motion, which quantity remains constant and changes? So when a body goes in circular motion, we've already done this earlier in this circular motion, and the quantity that remains constant is speed. That's why it's called uniform circular motion. It goes with a constant speed. The object moves with the same speed. And which quantity changes? It's a velocity that changes, because we know direction changes. So the velocity or direction keeps changing, but the speed remains the same. Give the difference between uniform circular motion and uniform linear motion. So here I've written uniform circular motion, and this is uniform linear motion. Let me draw uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion is going in a circle with constant speed, and linear motion is going along a straight line. So for uniform circular motion, the object is now moving in a circular path with a uniform speed, and for circular motion it is moving along a straight line with a constant speed. So he'll write body moves along a circular path, and here the body moves along a straight line. So in circular motion we see the body changes direction. The second point, changes direction. And here does not change direction. Let's get on to see about acceleration. What do you expect the uniform circular motion to be? We have discussed this already. It is accelerated motion, because direction changes, velocity changes, accelerated. But when we come to uniform linear motion, it is a non-accelerated motion. Why non-accelerated? The speed remains constant and the direction also remains constant. So these are 3 points of differences between uniform circular motion and uniform linear motion.